So the next one we got, this one is a tough one for me. Um, just like pulling it up, I really thought about if I really wanted to do this or not, because I really cannot stand talking about or dealing with, like, things happening to children. With my own babies, you know, I've over time I've developed, like, a real sensitive spot when it comes to children. And it's because of my children, right? So a mother of two, no, a mother, two of her children. She has four children. Two of them, they passed away overnight in their sleep because they lost their home. And when they lost their home, they had to sleep in a car. They were at a Greektown Casino parking garage structure, and her babies passed away due to them freezing to death. Man, we about to get into it. I definitely want to know what y'all think, what y'all feedback is. But the biggest thing that I want to talk about here is the father. Like, I'm not putting no blame on nobody, because that's not really gonna get us anywhere. Pointing the finger, that's not gonna get us absolutely nowhere. Because at the end of the day, this woman lost her two children, and I don't know how that feels. I don't want to know how that feels. I don't want to understand. I don't want no parts of that life whatsoever. But my heart definitely goes out to this woman. Like, seriously. So I'm about to cue this up and let's get into it, man.
Look, Metro Detroit after two kids died of apparent hypothermia in a casino parking garage. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
I'm Simon Shaquette. This story has devastated our area. Just moments ago, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham talking with the mother of those two children.
Darren joining us live right now from Detroit's west side with more from their conversation.
She has been homeless for 3 months and that she is trying to do better for herself, trying to get back on her feet. She told me she's a CNA, a medical assistant, and that she was actually about to start a new job tomorrow. And so I did speak with her, and I asked her, one of the questions I did ask her was to take me back to yesterday.
Yesterday, I woke them up to wake them up from school. My son wasn't moving. And I kept saying, Freddie, please get up. Please. Please, for me, just get up. Don't do this to me. And I tried to give him CPR because I'm a senior and a medical assistant. I've been working there since I was 17. I tried to give him CPR and I was just giving him CPR. I just kept saying, Freddie, don't leave me. Don't leave me, please. I saw the green and brown stuff.
Bro, I don't know why I just keep doing that, man.
I tried. I didn't even know my 2-year-old was dying. I was in it with my 9-year-old. And they brought her in right after they pronounced him dead. And my mama came to me, she said, Yaya. That's what we call her, but her name is Amelia. We just call her Yaya. And they said she wasn't breathing. And they pronounced her dead too. I asked everybody for help. I called out of state. I called cities I didn't know. I called cities people asked me to call. I even asked Detroit. I've been on cam list for the longest. Everybody now wants to help. After I lost 2 kids, I've been asked for help. I feel like it wasn't their time. I did everything I was supposed to do. They had everything. Everything they wanted. Only thing they didn't have was a house. But from electronics to clothes, anything they asked me for, my kids didn't even get whooped. I lost the one who made me a mother. I lost a 2-year-old. It hurt losing 2 kids in one night. I don't wish this on nobody. And if you can get help, please go get help. Because I don't want nobody else to go through what I'm feeling. Just wherever you can get help from, if it's not from the city, the state, no other city or state, just go. Like, You don't have to suffer.
It's very, very, very heartbreaking. The new McFall Brothers Funeral Home is covering the children's burial plans.
So that's the mother, right? Now, I want to show y'all this because we got the dad's reaction. And see, the dad reaction, that's what really got me, right? Let's go to the dad. Listen to what the dad talking about.
Right now, we're going to turn to our other big story of the night. A father speaking to us tonight after learning 2 of his kids died from exposure to the cold in a casino parking lot.
Yesterday, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham spoke to the mother of those 2 kids about the tragic situation.
He's getting the father's side of this story, hearing about the moment he learned 2 of his children had passed away.
Darnell Curry Sr. wiped away tears while talking with me about his children, Darnell Jr. and Amelia, and the distressing phone call he says he took from their mother, Tatiana Williams, on Monday.
I went to the gym. As soon as I got on the treadmill, she called saying, can I make it to the hospital right now? They gone. I was hoping it was a sick joke, but it wasn't.
According to Detroit police, 9-year-old Darnell Jr. and 2-year-old Amelia died while sleeping in a vehicle at the Hollywood Casino at Greektown parking garage. Investigators say the cause appears to be hypothermia, a tragedy stemming from homelessness.
I tried. I asked for help. I asked everybody, even people out of state. But I tried. I tried to keep hotels. I tried to pay people to stay there. It wasn't working for me. You know, people just didn't like too many kids at their house.
I spoke with the children's mother Tuesday, to Curry, who's the father of 3 of her children.
I asked him, I said, can you get your kids for me? I said, I need help. You know I'm homeless. I done kept a room this long. I couldn't keep it no more.
They were homeless. Had Tatiana ever reached out asking to?
No, she did not. All she said was, can I get them? Can I get them just to get them? And can I get them because y'all homeless? That's 2 different things.
She said she had been homeless for 3 months.
Say, I saw it. That's what I saw, about 3 months, but she ain't never said nothing to me. Nothing. So all them other sob stories, they can cut all that. No, she did not.
Curry, who lives in Novi, says Williams never specified why she wanted to drop their kids off to him.
She just asked, can I get them for a couple of days? But I told her I'm working and all that, and I'm out here. We're not close to each other, so I couldn't. But she knows all my family is right around the corner from her.
Did she reach out to any of your family?
No, she did not. And she knows she could have, like we always used to do.
He says the last time he held his children was a month or 2 ago, and that they typically FaceTime, moments he will miss.
And there's a, police investigation into this. What is it you would like to see come of this? Obviously, nothing's going to bring back your 9-year-old and your 2-year-old.
It doesn't even matter to me. Can't get them back, so it's whatever.
Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.
Man, listen. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. And I gotta keep it a buck because I'm a dad, bro. I'm a dad. And as a man, as a dad, just listening to that story and just thinking about the everything that transpired, it doesn't make sense to me that if your children have been homeless for 3 months, right? 3 months. So this just happened. It's February. So they've been homeless since November. You got Thanksgiving. You got Christmas. You got New Year's. If they've been homeless for that long, I know for a fact, if you talk to your kids often, a 9-year-old, a 2-year-old, however old the other one is, I know for a fact that 9-year-old told you that they was living in that car. I know that for a fact. My 9-year-old comes home and tell me damn near everything that goes on with school, with people, with her friends that's pissing her off. She tell me everything. I know for a fact if your kid was freezing cold, going through whatever struggles, bro, I know they told you. And for the simple fact of he sitting here talking about she never called me and told me to get them because they was homeless. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what she supposedly called and said, homeless or not. It makes no sense why, if you got 3 kids with this woman, why in the hell do she gotta call you and ask you to get your kids? See, we always talk about bum ass dudes. And I'm not just talking about financially. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just overall, their character, their being. That has to be an example right there. Because if anybody, we all know where Nova at. And if you don't know where Nova at, it's about, let's say 20 minutes outside, 20 to 25 minutes outside of Detroit. For all my Detroiters, you can literally hop on Grand River and shoot straight all the way out to Nova. All you gotta do is take Grand River west and just keep going. You're gonna go right through Nova. The average homes out there, literally, we talk about, I think the average home out there probably costs like maybe like 300,000. So it's a affluent suburban area. If he's living out there, they're living out here. They're struggling. He's out there. My man's look pretty warm. Like his hair was probably, retwisted, crispy. You know what I'm saying? Nice coat on. He ain't looking all dusty or nothing like that. What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about? I don't even understand why he even got on camera, because if I did some whole ass shit like that, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not getting on camera, bro, because it don't even make sense. Nothing I could say would justify that. Nothing I could say could justify on why my children died. Nothing I could say could justify why I let that woman just be effed up in a game like that while I'm out here in Novi just doing what I do. It makes no sense. And because talking about we too far away. Nigga, what? What? Let me and my shorty not be together. And she called me about bring my kids home. You don't gotta call me to get my kids. My kids live here. This is their house. What are you talking about? Can I get my kids? That shit it makes no sense, bro. And that's something that was just extremely like frustrating. And I honestly didn't even really want to talk about this. I really didn't even want to like look at the story, none of that, because I truly hate when bad things happen to children. And that shit could have definitely have been prevented. There's no point to put blame on anybody. There's no point to even go down that route, because I mean the kids are gone, bro, and there's nothing nobody can do to bring them back. Nothing. All because I don't even know what the fuck the reason is, because I'm still looking at it as like, you on one hand, okay, the mom effed up in a game, she was trying to hold on to a room. It's her, it's I guess her mom, her 2 siblings, and then 4 children. That's 8 people staying in the van, bro. 8 in the van. And then in one of the stories, they said the 2-year-old had a t-shirt and a pull-up on. Bro, it's freezing fucking cold outside. A pull-up and a t-shirt. Living in the van. While dad is staying in Novi. This is one of the reasons why I'll tell anybody, I am pro-choice. I understand every life is valuable. You know what I'm saying? And I value life significantly. But why bring a child who never asked to be here into this world if you're not gonna give them the proper things that they should get? I mean, I don't think having both their parents is a bad one. You know what I'm saying? I think that should just be a standard. Like it's a standard that you get both of your parents. Both your parents be there, point blank, period. It should be a standard. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I don't think that one should be negotiable. And then I understand that sometimes, dudes will have a child by a woman that they don't really care about, but it'll be like, all right, one slip up. Bro had 3 with her and then said she could have called my family. Bro, the only person she should have called was you. If anything, you should have called your family. You should have called your mom or whoever you wanted to call and set it up to where your kids could go over there. If that was the case for real. Because I'm still gonna stand 10 toes that you should have went and got your kids. I don't give a fuck. None he talking about. You should have went and got your kids. And that's just man to man. That's just one man to another man, one father to another father. No, there's nothing a dad or a man could really say to where it'd be like, oh yeah, man, I was down bad. I couldn't go get my kids. Like, nigga, what? Why? Could have Ubered. You could have cashed app her like a 20 ball and like, yo, bring my kids to me. You know what I'm saying? I might not know transportation, but bring my kids to me. I mean, something. Y'all could have worked something. I mean, just something, bro. Now them kids gone, dog. That shit is crazy. Yo, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if it is your first time being here. This one really got me, you know what I'm saying? It really got me feeling some type of way. I'm not gonna lie. So I want to know what y'all think. Make sure y'all drop the comments. Let's have that conversation. Until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all next week, Friday, 10 p.m. every week, no matter what. We gonna be on here because this is y'all nightly show. This is the show that's gonna start y'all weekend off every single time, and I'm always gonna have something to talk about with y'all, man. So I'll catch y'all later.